Welcome to Cohesive Friendship Unit. I'm Chris. I'm with Jake
Hey guys.
and Brian.
What's going on?
We got a surprise yesterday, guys. We got Apex Legends, new game by Respawn, not Titanfall 3. We're going to talk all about it. I've played a decent amount of it. These guys have not, but they've seen some gameplay, so maybe they can do a little bit of interviewing, also give their impressions. But real quick, if you like this video, please throw us a like. We are giving away like 20 Steam codes. Every 10 subs, we're giving away a new one, so it's like super easy to, like, we give them away all the time. So if you like this video and you're into Steam codes, maybe consider subscribing. You can see the actual video on our channel page for the details on that. But here we go. Apex Predator or Apex Legends. What do you guys think? And ask me questions because I got the answers.
So, I think just to start off, I'm impressed that a new Battle Royale game came out way behind the game, like way behind every other game that's come out, and people actually like it. I think there's a lot of Battle Royale fatigue right now and a lot of flops. So I'm impressed that they actually are well received at this point.
Mm-hmm. All right. Brian, you are not as hot, right?
I mean,
You're cooler.
I'm cooler. I don't think it's like excellent. I don't think it looks excellent, but you know,
But hey, it's
it's
free.
a battle royale game. You pick up shit and you try to kill everybody. Like, yeah, and I mean it's free. Like, they're gonna be microtransactions up the wazoo, but you know, get it while it's still free and unmolested, I guess.
Yeah, so from the someone who hasn't played it yet, I think the biggest problem with a lot of the Battle Royale games right now is they're all just the same thing. It's all regular person, find guns, kill people, the end. And we've been looking for something a little different. I mean, we did a video a while back on what we think would refresh the genre. And I imagine we probably mentioned classes at some point.
I think we did.
So it's impressive. Well, it's surprising on the one hand that this is the first real class-based Battle Royale game that we've seen, but I think they've shaken it up enough that people are interested. I mean, Battle Royale is a compelling genre. People still play PUBG even though it's a shitty game.
Yeah, quite a few. Yeah, I mean, I'll just say, like, it is like this. It is like one of the weirdest, like, obvious mashup of games that I've seen. It feels like Battle Royale wise feels closest to Blackout, the Call of Duty version, in a good way. Like, the movement is smooth, the shooting is smooth. I guess Titanfall 2 everybody really liked because it was like so smooth and fluid, and this like shows it because I assume is very similar to how Titanfall 2 would feel. It also has like Overwatch vibes in the class-based thing, and it also has Fortnite vibes, but not like, I wouldn't
Not the
say
bad ones, though.
yeah, not the bad ones. Like I would say the map is like the size of it.
Cartoony. It's
a little more cartoony.
it's
Yeah.
that art style. Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed my time with it. I really like that the map's vertical. The class-based thing, I want to play it with you guys because I've only played it alone so far, so I've been playing it with random. They optimized a lot of things that like PUBG didn't. For instance, like there's a tagging system, like Battlefield. That's another game that I wanted to mention, where like if you see an enemy, you can like click a button and it highlights them for everyone. So you don't have to be like, oh, you know, north 320 degrees. It'll just like show on your HUD. Or if like you see a gun, you can tag it and it'll be like, oh, there's a gun here. And you can like all drop as a pair. So like there's like a quote drop master, and like,
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, you can drop everybody was going as a group.
yeah, you can drop as a group or opt to break from the group. So like, it's like weird little optimizations like that. My only complaint so far, and this, I don't even know if this is a complaint yet, but it's just a thing that I noticed, is like, it's 20 squads of 3. So it's 60 people. But like, more importantly, it's 20 squads. That is not, to me, a lot. I don't know. That's like
No.
my biggest thing is like 20 squads of like 60 people. The map feels like it could handle more. It's a pretty big map.
So, I mean, I've only seen gameplay, and it seems pretty action-packed. And a lot of the complaints we had with PUBG near the end was it's like 20, 30 minutes of just running around and then finally find someone, even though it's a 100-person game. Does it still feel kind of like the game's moving forward, even though there's less people in it?
Yeah, it's closer to Blackout, which Jake, you played with me. It's
Right,
like
so
it's faster.
That sounds better to me, because near the end we were all saying I'd rather have a smaller map like Sunhook with a smaller group of people so that I actually get to play the game a little bit.
Oh, this is something I meant to say. So one, looting is super quick. Like you land, you loot, you go. Like that's it. And like you can do more looting obviously, but that is not like the focus of the game. But if somebody dies, so you can get downed and be revived, right? Like normal, like PUBG or Fortnite or whatever. But if you die, you can actually be revived at certain revival spots. So it's like if we land and Jake gets killed in like the first fight, but Brian and I make it, we can actually revive him later in the game. So it's not like he's gonna sit there for
He's not out.
he's not gonna sit there for
awesome.
10 minutes. So that's kind of nice.
Sit there for 45
that's really nice.
fucking minutes like
Yeah, because
PUBG.
you just sit there and then we lose because we're not good, and then everyone's like, "All right, that was dumb."
talking.
Well, and that like plays up the team dynamic thing, where it's not like you're gonna have a lot more like 3v3s.
Well, and it seems like there's a lot more strategy built into that, because you can kind of tailor your team to your play style. You know, like you could come up with a bunch of different combinations of teams and play them a million different ways. So it's not just I'm a dude jumping out of a plane and then I'm gonna run around looking for a gun. Like you kind of already have an idea of what you're gonna do in your head, and you can practice that.
Yeah.
Kind of like Rocket League.
Kind of like Rocket League. I think it looks exciting, and I'm definitely gonna check it out. I haven't installed. I just did get to check it out yesterday, so I mean, maybe we can revisit this after we've all played. But it looks good, and I'm glad that someone switched up the genre even just a little bit.
Yeah, same.
Next up is all those AI enemies that you can farm off of, like we asked for.
Yeah. Give it a MOBA feel. MOBA Battle Royale. Fuck it.
And then a fantasy melee Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Brian will love it because it'll
I'm
have elves
not
in it.
gonna play that one, but yeah, it's gonna be filled with fucking elves and wizards shooting shit out of their butts, and
Yeah, that's what the people want.
Anything else you guys want to say?
I'm good.
they should just like. I wish they put their shit on Steam. Like, I don't want to have another thing with this Origin. Like, I'm interested in it enough that I'm trying to download it and install it, like, as we're doing this, and I can't remember my fucking login details for their separate fucking UI. So
we should have a video about the Epic Store then.
Oh man, Brian,
I
I don't.
don't. No, I don't fucking play that shit. I'm not interested in any of the games that they make.
They've got they opened like a Steam competitor, but they're getting exclusives like Metro. Anyways, that's another thing. But...
Okay, yeah, another vidya for another time.
Exactly. All right, cool. And yeah, you guys should download, check it out. Be a good time. We'll see you guys out there. But until then, Brian?
Well, you know, if you believe that you are truly at the apex of the legends, and that's quite a place to be, go ahead and hammer your thoughts down on the word box there so we can all be enlightened with your wisdom and knowledge. And while you're at it, you probably like Steam codes, so go ahead and throw us a sub, because we're giving out a shit ton of Steam codes.
Not Epic Game codes.
Not Epic Game codes, they're Steam codes, because everybody uses Steam. That's the thing. Yeah, you'll be subscribed to our channel, and we come out with some pretty cool shit. So, you know, You'll get informed about all that, and smoke them if you got them, guys. That's all for me tonight, Chris.
All right. Thanks, Brian. Catch you guys next time.